Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I want to tell you guys how to get over your approach anxiety, how to stop hesitating when it comes to approaching women, right? Because, I've talked about this before, but I want to tell you a story, about what happened, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was out. So, I'm out at this spot. One of my friends invited me to an event he was doing. I go to the event. And when I get there, it's not that many hot chicks there. There's maybe like 3 that I thought were really hot or whatever. So I'm just chilling there, hanging out, talking to a few people, whatever. So then one of my boys shows up, and I haven't seen this dude in maybe a year and a half, right? So this dude comes into the spot, right? And I'm like, oh, what's good? How you doing? What's going on with you? Whatever. So we talking a little bit. Next thing you know, I see this guy approaching and talking to almost everybody in the spot, right? Now, what was interesting about this is because this dude, right, he was the type of guy who you couldn't pay him to go and approach a woman. You understand what I'm saying? He was so scared to go and approach women and all this other stuff. So I'm just sitting there damn, this dude is approaching everybody, right? And it's not, he was approaching the 3 hot girls that was in there, and he was approaching all the other, regular average chicks. And he was even just talking to some guys in there just, having conversations, right? So I'm seeing him doing this, and I'm just like, dude, what's good with you? I remember before you was scared to, even talk to a chick, right? So basically what he told me was that he said that he just started talking to people just to talk. Just to have conversations. And so what happened was that he kept talking to people, and he got so used to talking to people that talking to people wasn't a big deal to him. You understand? It was like second nature. So he got over his approach anxiety, got over his fear of approaching and talking to women and just talking in general, just by talking, just by doing it. So he's been going out and just interacting with people consistently. Right? Now what happened was, we chilling through the night or whatever. And then, these 3 other chicks come through. Right? And one of the chicks out of the 3 was bad. You understand? The other 2, they were pretty cute, but there was the one that was really bad, right? Soon as they come in, these girls didn't even take off their coats or nothing. He just starts a conversation with them. Right? Then the girls take off their coat, they get a drink, whatever, they chilling, and he's right on the one who's the really hot one in the group. So I started talking to the other 2, right? So as I'm talking to the other 2, him and the other girl is off to the side somewhere, and they're just talking, he's chopping it up with her, whatever, right? And then as the night's going on, him and the girls start getting more comfortable. They're sitting on the couch, getting real close and all that other stuff. They start making out, all this other crazy shit. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, wow, a year and a half ago, this shit wouldn't have happened. But now because he was actually putting himself out there and talking, right? He's making out with the hottest chick in the spot, and he went up to her without any hesitation and talked to her. Now that all came from him basically, practicing the shit and getting used to it. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I want you guys to understand. When it comes to the game and when it comes to you actually going out there and getting girls and not being scared and having all this approach anxiety and hesitating every time you see a girl you want to talk to, what you need to do is this. All you need to do is you need to start interacting with people. Just start having conversations. When you go out, say hi to people. Say hi to the person on your left, say hi to the person on the right. Start conversations. You don't even necessarily even need to be at an event, bar, club, whatever. This can be you on your way to the store, the laundromat, the library, to go get a cup of coffee. Say hi to the person you're in line in front of or whatever. Start a conversation, strike up a conversation. What you want to do is you want to get yourself in the habit of doing this. You want it to become a normal thing for you. So my friend, what he did was he made it become a normal everyday thing for him. Right? Because he said, he was telling me even when he's not in these situations, whatever situation he's in, he's having conversations, right? And so he's gotten himself so used to that. So when the hot girl comes in, it's not a big deal. It's not something that's, oh my God, this hot girl, how do I approach her? I don't know what to say, this and this and that. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, you have to get yourself to that point. You have to get yourself used to it. You have to get yourself in the zone, and you keep going. See, a lot of times the reason why you guys have approach anxiety or you hesitate a lot is because you're not used to approaching women. You're not used to going up to them and having conversations. And on top of that, you care so much about the outcome. See, what my friend was doing and what he told me was that when he first started doing this, he was like, I just want to get used to talking to people. So he wasn't necessarily talking to them he wasn't talking to certain girls just to get the girl. He was talking to the girl to practice talking to the girl. So all that practice led him to be the type of dude who can just approach any girl whenever he wants to. And now some of those girls he was talking to, he got with. Right? Because what happens is that all it really takes is for you just to go approach and talk, and then things can happen if you keep going in those directions. If you step up your game and really make it happen, right? So the thing is, it's like this, if you got to get yourself immersed in it so that you get used to it, so that it doesn't become a big deal later. See, what a lot of guys do is this. They'll go out maybe once in a while or talk to women once every blue moon. So if you go out tonight and then you talk to a girl, or you muster up the courage to go and approach a few girls, what's going to happen is you're going to start to get in sort of a groove. Then what's going to happen is if you do not go out for another month or so, you don't talk to another girl for another month or so, when you go back out that next month, you're going to be starting from square one. You're going to have to start over again and have to start to, get that vibe going again. But if you have that continuous vibe throughout, right, you're not going to have to get it back because you have it. You keep it going. So even if you're not at a club, even if you're not at a bar, you still do it just regardless. You just going into an elevator and a woman comes in, hey, how's your day going? Even if it's not a woman, just a guy, you just say, he comes in, hey, how's your day going? Oh, cool, whatever, have a nice day, whatever. You're just getting yourself used to that. You're preparing yourself to do this, right? Because if you consistently do it, you get immersed in it, and then it's easier to deal with. If you do it just from time to time, then it's going to be harder to do it, especially when you really want to get it going. It's like if there's a pool, right? If the pool is cold, you usually dip your foot in the pool. Then you sort of slowly try to get into the pool. But as you're in the pool for a while, right, you get used to how cold it is. So even if you sort of jump out the pool for a second, you could just jump right back in because you got so used to how it felt. But if you jump out the pool and you stay out the pool for 5 hours and you try to get back in, you're going to have to dip your toe in again because you're not immersed in it. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing happens for this. You have to get yourself in that zone and to keep being in that zone continuously by continuously being able to be social with people. You see what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to do that. All right. And shout out to my dude, DJ Academics. This shirt, Black Men Don't Cheat. Make sure you guys check out DJ Academics to get that shirt. He's not asking me to promote this. I'm just promoting it because I like the shirt. I like DJ Academics. I like that he's on his grind. And, I want you guys to, check that out. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, if you guys have any questions, make sure you click the link below. And I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.